Do remember that we tend to think of three main kinds of minor scale: the natural minor scale, which is our basic groundwork scale that has the relative majors using the same number of accidentals; the harmonic minor scale, which is something we covered in a separate lesson, which had the lowered sixth and that raised seventh; and now we're on to the melodic minor scale. And we tend to think of minor scales as based off the natural minor scale, so be sure to go back and review our lesson on basic natural minor scales to give yourself a good framework of knowledge for this lesson. And for this lesson, we're going to be using the C natural minor scale as our baseline for study. Now, the melodic minor scale is definitely kind of the least definitive of the bunch. This scale is generally considered to be two scales or a dynamic scale consisting of distinct ascending and descending versions. Now, what does that mean? So, if we take our natural minor scale, for the melodic minor scale, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be taking our lowered sixth and seventh and raising them back up as we're playing upward. We're then going to be taking them and lowering them back down as we go back down, giving us something that looks and sounds like this. There it is. That was the melodic minor scale. So we raise the sixth and seventh up, going up anytime we're ascending along the keyboard, no matter how many octaves, and we lower them back down whenever we're coming down. So even if I play multiple octaves here, those were all raised, and now I'm going to bring them back down. And that's how you create it. Now, the uses for this in terms of music are a little less consistent. It's often considered that traditional classical music utilizes this so as to avoid the feeling when we're ascending, especially ascending into a cadence. We like to have this sol la ti do sound, which is the raised versions of this. And when we're coming down the minor, we tend to like that sound of the lowered versions of it. That is true and is not true depending on the context, because of course we have that harmonic minor there, and then context, as I just said, is kind of everything. And it's a little bit inconsistent as to whether the thinking was that this particular scale was in use to make do with that. It is true that in classical music traditionally, it is considered a more preferable sound harmonically, and that when thinking about things harmonically and melodically, we tend to like that descending lowered version and the ascending raised version. Right, that sort of thing right there, where if the melody is coming down, it's going down on flatted notes and coming back up on raised notes. And then in other contexts, for example, jazz, I believe this is known as the jazz minor scale, and so it does have its place in jazz music. Thanks for watching this lesson from Liberty Park Music. If you enjoyed this lesson and learned something from it, do us a favor, hit that like button. And if you really liked it, share it around. Let your friends and family check it out too. If you want to find more lessons like this or explore other piano-related topics, please come visit us at libertyparkmusic.com. We have full piano courses ranging from beginner to more advanced levels, and everything is online and streaming 24/7 so that you can design your music learning around your schedule and learn in the comfort of your own home from a talented roster of professional teachers and musicians. Come check us out.